What is going on, everybody out there? This is the epic Venomous Fat Man here on the Bit, the boys in the tube, and I got a special guest with me right now today. We're going to be talking about some exciting stuff. There's going to be an exclusive type of thing going on for all of you guys. You're not going to hear this anywhere else. Okay, I'm talking with Gionata Midiot. I hope I'm pronouncing that right a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's not.
I know I kind of brutalized your name a little bit, but he is going to be one of the creators of a new Final Fantasy VII project, and we're going to get into it. Originally called Final Fantasy VII the movie, and there's been some changes or whatnot, but we're going to get into all that a little bit later. But Gio, how's it going? What's going on?
It's going back well, thank you. My name is Jonathan Medeote. It's
Oh,
in Italian, correct?
there we go. That's how you pronounce it, because I'm terrible with my Italian. So
Yeah,
yeah.
my English is, I think, is worse than your Italian.
No, no, you sound great, my
I,
dude. Okay, so far you're doing fantastic. But anyway,
okay.
we're here to talk about Final Fantasy VII. That's like the big thing. Everybody loves Final Fantasy VII. Everybody's a fan. But you got something going on that's really cool. So tell us a little bit about this project you got going on. What is Final Fantasy VII the movie, or now, as you've most was it recently have called it, Final Fantasy VII the web series?
Yeah, we have changed. We don't do now the movie, but the web series because it's very difficult to do the movie. We have a lot of problem. First of all, for the copyright that Square Enix, I think, never do to anyone. So if we made the movie, we can't see in the cinema because without the copyright, you can do anywhere.
Wow, I see.
So
I mean, well,
so
yeah, go ahead.
No, so we have changed our idea in a web series because we don't need the copyright. So we can create the the story, all the story, because if we have made the movie, it's too short. Maybe for a trilogy, but I think it's too short always. So with the web series, we can explain all the detail of the movie, the game. So I think it's better for all the people that want to see not the movie but the web series of the Final Fantasy VII. So we can try now.
Very cool. Very, very freaking cool. I mean, it sounds like a lot of people are going to be very excited about it, when you guys finally really get the ball rolling and you start, getting into the production aspect of stuff. But as far as that copyright stuff, we're going to get into more of that later because I want to talk a little bit about, what was
Yeah,
the start of like this whole project? Because originally, like you said, it was going to be Final Fantasy VII the movie. You guys had plans on making a film based on SquareSoft's or Square Enix's, epic game that everybody loves. So, what was the first thing that kind of started you guys? You and your partner obviously started actually creating Final Fantasy VII the web series.
yeah. Maybe because no one have made something about Final Fantasy VII. So I wanted to be the first to do something about the game. And for now, I realized my dream only with the teaser. And now I want to go on and to do not the movie, unfortunately, maybe one day, but I wanted to do now the web series. We will try to do the first 2 or 3 episodes and not all the entire series because it's too difficult and we need a lot of money. So now we will try to do only the first 2 episodes, and I want to do because I'm a really fan of Final Fantasy VII. Is my best game of all the time, and it's Final Fantasy VII. It's the game. It's not a game. It's the game.
It's the game. That's like the best game ever for you.
And create something about the game is amazing. So I wanted to be the first in the world that created something like that.
That's pretty cool. So I mean, it sounds like you're pretty motivated. You're a big fan of Final Fantasy VII. It sounds like it. So, what was like, because you made a teaser trailer, which I saw. If you guys are probably looking at it right now, while you're listening to this audio,
Yeah.
the teaser trailer when it released out, I got a huge, reaction. A huge, what is it? A bunch of people talking about it, which is really cool. However, before even the trailer, when you guys first started out, was it a little bit scary? Even though you're a big fan of Final Fantasy VII, was it a bit scary to actually, take on such a project based on something that's so beloved by so many people?
Yeah, we was scared, of course, but in fact, it's not simple to do something that is loved by everyone, and try to make something that every people can have an idea of his Final Fantasy. So it's not simple to make something that all the people want. So in fact, for the comment in on YouTube, there are a lot of positive comment, of course, but some things are negative because they don't like maybe the actors or the sword or the other things, the church, other things. But the most positive, the most comment are positive. So I'm very happy for this, and now I'm not scared to create something that I like. So I create my Final Fantasy VII, but is I think the Final Fantasy VII of the most of people that want, not only my.
That's really
So
cool.
yeah, of course, there are a lot of people that don't like the idea that I change the movie on the website, but I'm not a god. So
Yeah, true.
uh,
I mean,
I
so speaking of actors and stuff, but before we even really kind of get into all that, but let me ask you, because you're such a fan of the game, obviously besides the game, there's also things like Final Fantasy VII Advent Children that was made by Square Enix, and then there's all the other games and all the other fiction and stuff to come out of Final Fantasy VII. What was like, what was it like the struggle deciding what this actual web series was going to entail? Was it solely just going to be on the game itself, which was the 3 disc from the PlayStation, or was it going to have elements from things like Advent Children, things like Before Crisis or Crisis Core? Was it what was it going to really entail, or what was that struggle like deciding what was it about?
Yeah, no, the web series is only for the game of the 1997. We don't create nothing about the Advent Children or Crisis Core, nothing like that. We try to do the web series only to see and to the game. So all the things are impront. I don't know if correct impront.
Impromptu.
Only on the game. Maybe some things because we will try to do a movie, so is different that the game. So some things maybe can change, obviously for the story or for the maybe the sword or the I don't know. Now we are creating, so we have a lot of things to think about. But we try to create the um, I don't know how to say
Try to keep the
the
film
game.
or the what is it, the whole world of Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah, we want to put the game on the web on YouTube.
Yeah.
So we don't want to create something about Advent Children because I don't like Advent Children.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, I don't really like. So in fact, some people say that said that the sword in the teaser is similar that Advent Children, not the game. Yes, of course, but for the movie, it's much better the sword of the Advent Children because it's much more beautiful. It's
True.
so something can change. It's not because a Final Fantasy VII is a pixel, a
Yeah.
big pixel. So we can create a big pixel on the web series TV. So we can try to do to transport the game on the web series,
Very
but it's
good.
not simple because every people every have his idea.
Yeah.
So it's not simple, but we try. I want to do so. uh, I try, and
Yeah, of
with
course.
some other people, because now I have one screenwriter, but maybe I need another one or other two. And so this is the possibility to send me an email that if someone wanted to do the screenwriter for Final Fantasy VII, the web series, and
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty of people that would want to get in on it, that would love to check it out. I mean, it sounds like you guys are doing some really, big, you have a big scope on what you guys
yeah,
are doing. But let me ask you this, before we kind of cut this part off and go to the next part of this interview,
okay,
what are some of the characters that people can expect? Because you said it's solely going to be based on the game from 1997 on the PlayStation 1, which is the original Final Fantasy 7. So tell me, what characters can people expect? Are we going to see some Zack? Are we going to see just solely Cloud, Tifa, Ares, Sephiroth? Who are we going to see in this web series?
all the people, all the player, cat seat, red, or seed, all there are all in the web series, and because if you take away one of these, one is not Final Fantasy 7. So
Very true.
yeah, so we wanted to use all the character. It's not simple to create a Kate seat or red, but we have a lot of people that want to help us and create um, with the program and create the visual effect for us,
Yeah,
and
the special effects. Yeah.
yeah, the special effects, and so it will be possible to do everything. If you believe, you can do.
Yeah, exactly. That sounds exciting, especially coming from someone who's a fan of the games. A lot of times, especially in Hollywood, we get people that make movies based on games or really beloved franchises, and they're not really fans of the actual franchise of the source
Yeah.
material. But you guys seem to be heavy on the right track. But we're gonna get all into that in just a minute. This is the end of part one, guys. Be sure to come back for part two as I continue to sit down and talk about Final Fantasy VII, the web series. It's going to be exciting. Talk to you all in a minute.